Marcus Rashford's story is the stuff of dreams. Born on October 31st, 1997 in Manchester, Rashford grew up in a family divided between United and City fans. But for Marcus, there was never any doubt. He was United through and through. At just 7 years old, he joined Manchester United Academy, and by 11, he was breaking records. He became the youngest player ever to be selected for the Manchester United Schoolboy Scholars Scheme, usually reserved for players aged 12 and older. Talk about being ahead of the curve. Fast forward to 2016 and Rashford burst onto the scene in spectacular fashion. At just 18, he made his Premier League debut against Arsenal and scored twice in a 3-2 win. The kid was electric, and it was clear United had a special talent on their hands. By the age of 18, Rashford had already helped lead United to 3 trophies. The Guardian even named him United's best prospect in 2014, calling him a total football player with the potential to go all the way. And for a while, it looked like he would. But as we all know, football isn't just about the highs. It's about how you handle the lows. And for Rashford, the last few years has been a roller coaster. Let's rewind to December 1st, 2024. United had just beaten Everton 4-0, with Rashford scoring a brace in a dominant display. But behind the scenes, trouble was brewing. Reports surfaced that Rashford had been out partying 48 hours before the game. Now, United's manager Ruben Amorim is known to be strict. He doesn't tolerate players partying close to match days. When confronted, Rashford denied the claims, but the damage was done. He was dropped for the next game against Arsenal, and since then, he's missed 11 out of 12 matchday squads. This wasn't the first time Rashford's off-field behavior made headlines. Remember the Belfast incident in January of 2024? Rashford was spotted at a nightclub just hours before he was due at training. He reported ill and United dealt with it internally, but it raised serious questions about his discipline. Even under previous managers like Erik ten Hag and Ralf Rangnick, there were concerns about Rashford's consistency. In fact, Rangnick once said, Rashford trained brilliantly but struggled to replicate that form in matches. It's a puzzle that's baffled managers and fans alike. Fast forward to today, and Rashford's future at United looks uncertain. Despite being one of the club's highest earners, his form has dipped, and the club seems ready to move on. When the winter transfer window opened in January of 2025, United began exploring options for Rashford. Clubs like Barcelona, Dortmund, and Milan showed interest, but finding a team willing to match his wages and pay a transfer fee proved tricky. Now, it looks like Rashford could be heading to Aston Villa on loan, with an option to buy. Villa's manager Unai Emery is a big fan of Rashford and believes he can help him rediscover his best form. It's a bittersweet moment for United fans. Rashford has scored 138 goals in 426 appearances for the club, placing him 13th on the all-time scoring list, just 7 goals behind Cristiano Ronaldo. But as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. So what next for Marcus Rashford? Only time will tell. But one thing for sure, his story is far from over. Whether he stays at United or moves on, Rashford will always be remembered as a homegrown talent who gave us some unforgettable moments. See you in the next one.